So together, let's analyze this data set, the sample data set that I have, and let's see on what are the different things that have to be cleaned in the data set. Because for sure, when you're given a data set, there can be information, there can be variables that were not included, or there can be variables that doesn't seem normal when it's part of the data set. So I have a data set here. It's data.csv. So I'm just gonna upload it to my code by using the pd.read CSV, and then using the data, and then putting there the name of the file. So when putting just the name of the file, it will work. There's no need to put in the path, but you can also put in the path just in case. So when So let's print out the entire code. Let's call the data frame, and then we will see here. However, in Google Colab, it doesn't print out the entire code. I mean the entire data frame, but it only shows a part of it, like the first five and then the final five. So we can actually just press this button here, and we can see the entire code, and we can even put here how many rows do we want to be displayed on the page. So let's display at least 50 of them. So let's take a look at this. So here is the button here. I wasn't able to show it on the screen, but you can put here 25, or you can put 50, or you can even put 100 of them. So let's use 100. Let's display 100 rows. So let's scrolling through this data set. We can see our first indicator that has to be cleaned. So what it says here, there NaN, this means that this row doesn't include anything. I mean, this row includes a column that doesn't have any number. So they have a duration, they have a pulse, and they have a max pulse, but they don't have the number for the calories. So let's take a look at other rows. Here is the same situation on row number 27, or the 28th row. So we're taking a look. So we can see we can say that probably uh there are also other rows that have to be cleaned, that the data set itself has to be cleaned. It has to undergo the process of data cleaning. So that is the way of just taking a look at your data. Just like you don't have to look at every row, you just need to have a quick glance, and then you can have a mental image on what are the things that you probably need to do. Maybe you need to delete some rows, or maybe you need to input some new information. So that's before you clean the data, you just have to take a few quick glances. So here's another one with a missing value. They're mostly in the calories. Now let's look for, maybe there is an outlier here. So maybe this one can be an outlier. The duration here is usually 60 and 45, but there is a number here with 270 and 120 or 150. There's even one 300. So maybe these can be outliers. Maybe they're not even outliers. Maybe they mean something else. So that is the quick glancing of our data set. In the following videos, we'll be knowing what can we do about these certain situations.